Hi everybody, and welcome back to Cut the Kibble. No, I'm not in my kitchen today. Today I want to talk about something that I feel is important for the health of your dog. Yes, you need to eat good, clean food. The dog needs to eat good, clean food. The dog needs to have exercise. But stress plays a factor in a dog's health. Stress is not good. And my dog, she's great. But you know, no dog, no person is perfect. And if I go in the car, yeah, you saw the word car, you heard the word car, but we're not going right now. If I go in the CAR with her, oh my God, it is so stressful. I have a beautiful car seat for her, but she has to be right with me and she's crying. And if I go more than an hour and a half, she'll just get so worked up that she vomits. So I've been struggling with this problem for a good 7 years. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've used. And I want you to share with me some of the things that you use to help your dog with anxiety. So when this first happened, I went to my vet, the vet that told me that I should start cooking. And it's funny, I'll never forget, she says, Paula, I'm going through a divorce and I take the same thing that my dog takes for anxiety. She says, I take Rescue Remedy. So I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to put the links in the comments, but Rescue Remedy is a natural stress relief for pets. It's alcohol-free, recommended by veterinarians. And what I do is, before I go on a trip, I get a homemade TREAT, can't say that word right now, and I put 4 drops on the TREAT. And you have to make sure, you don't want to use a biscuit because that's kind of hard. It's not going to, the drops are not going to get absorbed into the TREAT. And I pop that in her mouth. And then in addition to that, simultaneously, I get these pheromones. You can get these on Amazon, also the Rescue Remedy. And what I do is I get her in the car with the windows closed, and I get a bandana, and I spray the bandana front and back for 10 spritzes, and then I put it around her. Are you a starter, Baba? And between the smell of the pheromones and the Rescue Remedy, it will calm her down for no more, but it will calm her down for an hour and a half. But the trips that I have to make are 2.5 hours. So we have to stop because my vet said if I don't stop, she'll get worked up and then she'll, start vomiting. So I'll stop, we'll get out of the car. I have her feet, walk around, get her back in the car, and I put like 5 more spritzes on her bandana. She's my baby. She really is you my baby. What am I doing right now? Okay, so these 2 things in combination, the pheromones and the Rescue Remedy, they work. But they don't work long enough for me because most of my trips are, like I said, 2.5 hours. But I do like them. So there's all this hype about, what is this? Hemp oil, I don't even know what it is, non-THC or whatever it is, CBD oil. So I got suckered in on the bandwagon. It was a coupon, and I bought some by Innovet, pure hemp. And in the state of Virginia, they can't say that it's CBD oil, but it has it in it. They had to have a different label. Well, look, people, I tried this. You have to, they say you're supposed to put it directly into their mouth. Well, I can't do that. She's gonna bite me. I mean, I can't brush her teeth either. As calm as this little dog is, she doesn't really like me touching her teeth or putting things in her mouth. But what I did is, again, I put it on a TREAT, and I've tried it a few times, and I've seen nothing. It does nothing. I've called the manufacturer, and they say that you have to do this on a consistent basis, like every day, and it needs to build up in their system. Well, I don't want to give this to my dog every day because my dog is perfectly calm. I just want to do it when we go on car rides, or if we're in a situation that I know she's going to be overly stimulated. So for me, and it's just my opinion, I don't use CBD oil, okay? Now, I did find this in the pet store, True Hemp Supplement Chews. It's calming support for dogs. It has herbs and some other stuff that let me try to see if I can find the ingredients. Hemp seed, omega-3 fatty acids, L-theanine, and calming herbs, lemon balm to help support emotional balance. Okay, so I called the company up because it says for a 20-pound dog, 1 chew. Okay, and I said, look, is this something that I have to give on a consistent basis for it to build up in her system? And she says, no, you just got to do it like 20 minutes before you're going to go in the car, or 20 minutes before I know I'm going to have company. Yeah, that's what she said. And it'll work. And so I like that I didn't have to give it to her every day because, you know, first of all, these have calories in them. Second of all, like I said, I don't want to be having my dog have to get it every day. So I tried these. We went to a situation where it was going to be stimulation. I took her to a different park that she has never been to. And then I took her to a pumpkin patch. And I have to say, it really cut the edge off her. I was amazed. Of course, we got to this new park because we always go to the same park, but I went somewhere else and she had a sniff. But hey, she's a dog. But there were people there, and when I went to the pumpkin patch, there were little kids there, and she didn't bark. She didn't like pull. She was calm. So I say this is Cut the Kibble approved, and I'm gonna keep using this. But when I go on my car ride next time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try this and see how it goes. The manufacturer said that after, it only lasts like an hour. So you need to give it another hour. And she said, you know, if you give it a few times, be careful, you want to lower the amount of food you give the dog because of the added calories. I don't actually see the calorie content on here. Wait a minute, is this it over here? Let's see, active ingredients. No, I don't see where it has calories on here. Maybe it does, but I just don't see it. All right, so there's another thing I want to talk to you about, stress. So this has happened to both of my dogs. We have another house, like a little cabin that is 2.5 hours away. And she's been going there ever since she was 6 months old. So she's 10 years old now. You think she would get used to it? Yeah. And my other dog's been going there, you know, all of his life that he was with us. But every time we go there and it's just me without my husband or without my daughter, both the dogs, and my other dog now is at Rainbow Bridge, after being there a day or two, they would get these poops. My friend calls it the UFO poops. It's a poop and it has like I call it like a clear condom over it, of like mucus. And I've talked to my vet about it. They 95% of the time only get it at the lake after being there 2 days. And it's IBS caused from being nervous. For some reason, they don't like that I'm not there maybe with my husband, or maybe there's something at that house there in the outside. You know, I live near Washington, D.C., so when we go to the other house, it's in the mountains. There's beer. Oh, there could be beer. I don't drink beer. There's bears. There's so many deers right on our property. There's snakes. There's dogs that they're not, familiar with. So that's getting them nervous. And, the vet isn't close by. So my vet said when that ever happens, that I should give them Metronidazole. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Metronidazole. It's a prescription drug, okay? And I'll be damned. I give it to them, just one, and it calms their stomach, okay? I don't like giving drugs, but I have to do that, especially, when I'm at my other house. I don't want messes all over the place, but only one dose and it does it. And what else I wanted to share with you is, this is a pill, and for my 11-pound dog, I keep on saying to 11 and a half, I haven't gotten her weighed lately. She's only supposed to have a quarter of a pill. So I find this pill, what is this called? Pill cutter, such a great tool to have in the house. I put the one pill in and I can cut it into 4. It's great. And also it has a pill crusher. I'm holding on to Bella now, but if you unscrew it, well, actually I can unscrew it with one hand, but if you unscrew it, you can also crush up the pill. I'm not gonna waste time with that, and make it in a powder form. I had to do that when she had her dental cleaning. I had to get some powdered medicine, from pill form to put in her food. But what I do with these, I cut it into 4ths, and then if your dog does not like taking any medicine, I make homemade dog treats. I'll do some videos on that to show you later. But they're soft treats. I said it, she didn't say anything. So I could stick the pill in the soft treat, squish it around, and give it to her with her head up high. And it's great. I never have any problems giving either one of my dogs pills that way. So, in review, I wanted to say that, stress is bad for us humans and also for the dogs. And when I take my dog to this new vet, and I need to go back to my old vet. It's a long story why I don't go back to her. She's kind of far away. But this new vet wants me to give her a tranquilizer the night before and the day of, just to go in for a well visit. I'm not doing that. I go to my old vet and it's great. They have a separate room that I could sit in on a couch with the dog, and the vet comes in. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent, but what I want to say is stress is not good for the dog. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. 2 days ago, she got this UFO type poop, but we were living here, we were in our house here. And you know what it was? The day before, I was stressed the entire day up until 12:30 a.m. because I was on the phone still dealing with a problem I was having with my new cell phone. I was on the phone all day with Apple and Verizon, and she sensed it. She sensed it. Plus, my husband had left that night to go to our other house. So Daddy wasn't here, and also Mommy was mega stressed with this cell phone issue. But I did not give her one of these pills because I didn't want to. What I did instead, because I knew it was just a little stress because we were home here, we weren't at the other house, I gave her a teaspoon of pumpkin. And she's fine now. Pumpkin is such a good thing if your dog is constipated or if your dog has diarrhea. It's weird how pumpkin works in both ways. It calms the stomach, plus it has a lot of fiber. So I would suggest, if your dog ever has any tummy issues, to buy 100% pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, and offer it. And what I do, I open the can and I either make treats out of some of the rest of it, or I'll freeze it in 1 teaspoon amounts in the freezer for at times when she needs it. But I seldom have to give her any pumpkin. I only have to use this when we go to the lake, and I only use these products when we're in a car setting. I know you can't see them right now, because as you can tell, she is just the sweetest dog. And I love you so much. I really do. Yes, Mommy, love you. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you're enjoying my channel. I want to share with other dog owners out there my secrets. I want to hear your secrets. And I just hope that you're inspired to home cook for your dog. I know not everybody has the time to do that. I know that. If you can't, just put some fresh stuff on top of your kibble. Fresh carrots, zucchini. Bella, she'll eat anything, but she does not like when I drop like lettuce or spinach on the ground. She won't eat it. But when I put it in the food processor mixed up, she'll eat it. So anyway, happy Sunday to you all, and follow my channel by subscribing to YouTube, and follow my Instagram, Cut the Kibble, all one word. And I do Instagram stories, and I do posts saying I have new posts or whatever. Anyway, thanks for listening.